Hi everybody, today we're working on how to create the resin pyramids. For these orgon generating devices, you need three parts. You need an organic part, which is the resin, an inorganic part, which is any kind of metal. It doesn't have to be copper. Copper is the most conductive, but aluminum and iron and brass will work as well. And you need quartz. You can add other things to it, but those are the three primary pieces. With the resin that you use, you have to watch the mix. Is it 50-50 mix or a different ratio for mix? How long you have to stir it, which I've already poured this, and I usually work in the small batches because the molds are small that I work with. And how long you have to work with it before it starts to set up. So once you have everything poured in evenly, like I said, this is going to be a small batch because I'm doing a smaller piece and it has to go in layers. This will be a finished 3x3 pyramid, and it will have the resin, which is your organic matter, copper, which is the inorganic metal, and it'll have the quartz in it. I'll also do another variety of metals in it as well, but I always like to start with the resin, at least a coiled copper quartz, even if I don't do more copper. And having that coil start from the tip of the pyramid going through to the base. I do have this set up on a little popsicle stick so that it stays in place as it sets. This is a 50-50 mix, 3-minute mixing time with a 30-minute work time. Make sure to wear gloves, I'm wearing gloves, and have it in a well-ventilated place, even if it is a low or no VOC. And just finish up. I did do the 3 minutes of mixing off camera. I usually do just a little bit more as well. And then just slowly pouring it into the mold. And I usually start off with about the first inch just to get it set. And then it'll come up in layers. Now, once we move off, I'll put this over to cure on my boiler because it needs to stay at a 70-degree temperature to cure properly. Now this is one that I've done the first layer on. You can see the quartz is more than halfway covered. The copper's coming all the way up. And we have some turquoise and goldstone in here. Do a little bit more on this. That's why I only do small mixes, because as you can see, I haven't even used all of this measuring cup, doing the first pour on the first layer and then doing a second pour of a second layer on a second pyramid. This one's all copper. There are multiple copper rings and bracelets in this, as well as beads and some glitter. That was the requirement or the request of the customer for this one. And I'll just set that back over on the curing station. And when they're done, and they pop out of the mold, obviously you build them like this, and they pop out of the mold, it'll be a finished size. Obviously without, this one has a base. This would be the finished size. And if we put it down on the mat, that's a 1, 2, 3, 4 inch with the extensions of the base. But if you flip it over and just look at the base itself, it's finished. It's just over a little 3-inch length on each side. If you have any questions, go ahead and comment and I'll answer them from the comments, or you can email me at mariajwebb01@gmail.com. Hope this was helpful. Have a great day.